It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You are live with Expresso on a momentous week for South Africa and a tragic week at that. Today, South Africans and, in fact, people across the globe are prepared to say their final goodbyes to struggle stalwart Ahmed Kathrada, who sadly passed away yesterday. Now, joining us on the line to remember the icon is his fellow ANC member and, most importantly, his close friend, former ambassador to the US, Ebrahim Rasool. A very good morning and welcome to Expresso.
Good morning, Graham.
It's lovely to connect with you, but obviously not during this time. An incredible loss felt across the country, and I'm sure a huge gap left in your life. Our condolences to you and to his family. I think messages still being echoed across the globe for Uncle Kathy, and to feel the global response has been humbling, to say the least. How are you and the family coping with the loss?
Look, I think that all South Africans are in a state of sadness today, not because we did not expect people like Uncle Kathy to be passing on. I think we always knew that their time would come. Yeah. I think we feel especially sad that we leave them in a time when our country is troubled, when their values are more needed, and certainly that we wanted to cling onto them so that their inspiration could remain with us and guide us through these troubled times. And so I think that at a time like this, we would need to say that we must let go of Uncle Kathy. He must enjoy this next life, and the responsibility of this world must remain with us.
Completely. And I think by the sounds of what we've experienced here on the show, his voice is being heard again. That message couldn't be clearer at the moment. But let's take a few steps back. You obviously have a very close history with Mr. Kathrada, part of the same political party. You met in Pollsmoor Prison back in 1987. Can you describe his spirit back then? What was he like to you, and what was your relationship like with him?
Look, I came in as a short-term political detainee of just over a year. He had been there for almost 25 years already.
Wow.
I had come to Pollsmoor. We both met on a Sunday regularly when we went to Maulana Hashim Qasim, a Muslim chaplain who came to us. And we had these great discussions in the guise of religion, but certainly about what it means to be human in apartheid South Africa. So I actually enjoyed prison for the encounters that I would have with someone like Ahmed Kathrada on a regular monthly basis in prison, the encounter with Nelson Mandela that I had briefly there. But certainly I think that it was more sustained with Uncle Kathy. I had the great opportunity to host him in the United States when he launched his book, No Bread for Mandela, and even discussing his own prison life. He was more concerned that Nelson Mandela was treated badly in prison rather than extolling his own sacrifice about being in prison for 26 years. I remember so clearly the time in 2013 that Barack Obama came to South Africa and went to Robben Island guided by Ahmed Kathrada. The Secret Service did not want someone like myself or other leaders of the ANC to walk with them. And Ahmed Kathrada put his foot down and said to the Secret Service, these are the people who are the generation of Robben Island. These are the values. Don't impose your values on us, and ensure that we were close in that entourage. This is the man that I think we are speaking about, who is absolutely humble and selfless and always concerned about other people.
Ebrahim, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You've given us so much to think about, and I think he remained politicized until the very end, and we expect that to continue even with his memorial service at the West Park Cemetery later today. But we send you all of our love and, again, our condolences. We wish you all the best for today, and please pass on our love to his family as well. It sounds like the country has lost a mentor on a personal, but I think on a much bigger scale as well. So, Ebrahim, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much, Graham.
Well, of course, you have the opportunity to go and support the family, but moreover, to continue his unbelievable message in a time when the country needs it most. Go and support the family at the West Park Cemetery later today.